All right, you guys. So I am doing a emergency episode, I guess you could say, because we need to talk, y'all. Like, the internet is all up in arms about this whole Porsha Williams and her dating Falyns ex-husband. Now, according to reports as of today is May 11th. She posted last night on May 10th to confirm the relationship or what have you. And apparently they are actually engaged. Now, back on Mother's Day, we saw a post and it was like, several pictures of Porsha and Falyns ex-husband. I keep calling him Falyns ex-husband, but let me get his real name, because he's some kind of like African tycoon, and I heard he got all of the coin. But anywho, he is him and Dennis and Porsha were all together, and they were enjoying their time as a family. And people noticed, apparently. I'm trying to get his name, because I don't know if they say, Simon. Why can I, really? I couldn't remember Simon. Anyway, so they were, saying like, this looks a little funny. Like, what is he doing there? Are they friends? When I first saw it, I was like, oh, well, maybe he's friends with Dennis and they all were over. But as you keep looking through the pictures, she's more friendlier with Simon. And, Dennis is just kind of over there on the side. I get tickled every time I say Dennis, because if you guys watch Forex Rocks, I call her auntie, but she always calls him the lieutenant. And so I was finna say that and I had to correct myself. But anyway, make sure you guys go watch her if you don't already. So as you look through the pictures for Mother's Day, you get kind of confused. Her hand is on his belly, his man belly. And you kind of get like this feeling, but then you're like, nah, couldn't be, And then she comes out and she confirms it. Now, apparently Falyn has also unfollowed her, and Porsha has unfollowed Falyn, so there's no thing. Porsha also said that they are not friends. Falyn has also said that they are not friends. So essentially, it's not a thing of friendship. It's more so dating your coworker's ex-husband. How do y'all feel about that? Now, I have my own opinions, okay? Because I know it's a form of girl code and all of that. And it's all about, how messy you want to be in your life, okay? Like, how much energy, negative energy do you want to bring to your life by being in a position like this? Now, being who I am, okay? I've never dated any of my friends' exes or anything like that. But I have previously in my, I told y'all I got a past. Everybody has a past. I have dated cousins before and, brothers. I've dated brothers before. Now, let's get this clear. I dated the older brother first, and then I dated the younger brother. Or was it the younger brother, then the older brother? Y'all, I'm about to tear this thing up. But long story short, I dated some brothers. They were close, but not like super close. And, it didn't work out with either one of them. We kept in touch or whatever, but it didn't work out. It just wasn't a thing. Like, we just didn't connect. But that's happened before. Will I say I got tossed? No, it's not that. Literally, we were just interested at different times. It wasn't like I dated the older brother and then turned around and I dated the brother. It was like, definitely some years had went by, and we actually asked for approval from the other brother before we started doing anything, because he had feelings for me, and I'm like, okay, cool, like, you need to make sure it's okay with your brother, because nothing happened with me and him, so I'm good on the coochie mouse, So anyway, I got to thinking about like dating your coworker's ex-husband. Like, how does that feel? Because when we were introduced to Falyn on Real Housewives of Atlanta, literally, if I'm not mistaken, and I'll have to go back and pull up the receipts, but I remember seeing her in a picture with Porsha and Shamia, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, this was months and months and months ago. I think it was like pandemic-y times, but I do remember seeing her in a picture with Porsha, and I was like, wow, this is gonna be great because Porsha is a lot of fun. Let me just say this automatically, I love Porsha, okay? I love her energy and I love her growth. One thing I love about Porsha this whole entire season is that she stuck with whatever she said. And Andy asked a good question, like, okay, so let's say that she actually did. Maybe she didn't want her mom to know that she had done this or whatever. Like, parents is watching, and Kenya was so focused on trying to make this a whole thing. Like, literally, Porsha and Bolo carried the whole season because that's where everything stemmed from. Her argument with Marlo, her beef with Kenya, like everything stemmed from this whole interaction that happened at the dungeon. But anyway, I'm saying all that to say, you know, I dig Porsha. I like her style. I like how she rolls. So when this came about, I'm like, oh, I got to take the person out of the situation and see, is this something that I actually would condone or approve of? Now, here we are. Let's take the facts. Falyn and her ex-husband, Simon, are just that. They are exes. They have been divorced. I don't know how it happened so quickly. I'm almost thinking they've been divorced for a while and that we were just now finding out about it a few weeks ago, but the divorce was already finalized. And by the way that they spoke, you know, it was almost as though, you know, there was no tension. It was just over. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever happened. And apparently Simon was the one who filed, I think. And allegedly, let me say that. Am I saying allegedly this whole time? But anyway, so Simon filed for divorce from Falyn. And with that, you know, it's like, okay, so when you divorce somebody, are you not free to move on? Like, you're expected to move on. Now, do you move on with your ex-wife's coworker? Probably not the best move, but essentially, these people are not really friends. Like, let's be honest. Reality TV shows are just that. Like, they are for entertainment purposes. These folks pick about 3 months and they film together and then they beef over social media because that is a part of their job. But are they really friends? I came to your house for a party that was filmed on camera. Does that make this a thing where I've been over to your house before, blah, blah, blah? I don't think it's the same. I don't feel like that. Like, I don't think this is the same as me being at my job right now. And then I'm working with somebody and me and whoever, we're married, or I'll say somebody else is married and then they get divorced and then their husband finds me out in the streets, you know, and we start dating. Would I do it? I'd be a little cautious. But I also don't have money like these folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got money to create the bubble that I would need for that type of energy that would come around me. But it's also like, people are like, oh, was this girl code? Is this? And I'm like, I don't know. It's literally just dating your coworker. So I want to know from you guys down below. Let me know what you think about this. Like, is dating your coworker's ex-husband or ex-wife, is that okay? I need you guys to sound off on me. Give me some opinions because I want to know. Like, would I do it? Probably not at this stage that I'm in right now. But if I had money, like, first of all, let's be clear. Did I even say that? Simon is a tycoon, okay? This man got money. Monies, okay? Would I be that thirsty? Probably not. Sources are saying that she may be pregnant. I'm hoping that she's not pregnant. They said it's only been like a month, but it's been like this whirlwind. And who's to say that it's not real, that this isn't love, that, you know, and maybe that's the fairy tale girl in me. I'm like, how do we know these people, you know, just didn't, one day they were just out, they saw each other eating, had a conversation, and it was amazing. And you got the vibes, and you're like, man, I just want to chill with this person, be around this person, nothing more, nothing less. And then it becomes something. I've been there where I've had a whirlwind romance in literally like a few days, a week, and it just feels right. It feels amazing. And yeah, he was somebody's ex. He was somebody's baby daddy, you know, and I was having to keep it on the low because so I don't know. I don't know what I feel about that, but I'm like, Simon got monies. So I mean, does that trump everything? Does that make it better because we know Simon has the funds? I mean, because the lieutenant, did she call him the superintendent? My bad. The superintendent, Dennis, he has a lot of money as well. He is, pretty wealthy. And Porsha has her own businesses, so she really doesn't necessarily need the money, but who doesn't want to have that security? And if the person wants you and they're going to take care of you, like, yeah, people are saying, oh, she looked at Falyns' life and wanted that. I mean, can we not remember that she was married to Cordell, the NFL player? She's had some good prospects in her. All right, you guys, that's not the end of the podcast. So you need to head over right now to the Here For It podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts, Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, all of that, okay? Go head over now and listen to the rest of the episode and tell me what you guys think about this topic down below. I can't wait to hear you, and more episodes coming soon. I'll catch you guys soon.